I just cannot get over how beautiful it is here, which means that this is a great opportunity to talk about our sponsor. I'm kidding. That'd be fucking annoying. So I'm trying something a little bit different today. I normally script out all my videos and I normally know exactly what I'm doing, or I like to pretend that I do, but really I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just here making videos, trying to just figure out, who I am and what I have to share, and try and not get pigeonholed in the process, which I think is something that people really don't talk about. So I want to talk about a bit of the logic that I'm thinking through about trying to not pigeonhole myself in this YouTube channel, and hopefully it helps you in some way and can perhaps open a dialogue, and we can talk about not pigeonholing each other. That's weird. So how do we avoid pigeonholing ourselves? I guess it really comes down to not neutering yourself as a creator, as weird of an analogy as that might be. Because for me personally, it's like I love photography, I love filmmaking, I love living in my van, I love all these things that I want to make stuff about. But is it really smart of me to pursue all of those things? Wouldn't it be smarter if I just chose one thing and then I just did that? And probably, but then what if you wanted to do something else? I'm currently on the heels of shooting a film photo walk this morning here at Smith Rock, and it was beautiful and amazing. And I don't know, I feel like doing more experimenting and more trying to not be so strict in everything that I'm doing is maybe what I need. But I think that just maybe the answer is whether or not you're putting yourself in a box or somebody else is putting you in a box. Because if you're putting yourself in the box, you can decide, is this where I want to go? But if somebody else is putting you in the box, then odds are they don't have your best interests at heart. And how the hell are they going to know what your passions are and where you want to go? And you have to be aware, am I putting myself in somebody else's box? Because I think that that's what they want, which is something very similar to what I was just talking about a moment ago, where I'm like, oh, I have all these interests. Wouldn't it be better if I just made this a photography channel? Probably. But then I would be neglecting something that I really care about. And I would feel like I'm not expressing myself in all of the ways that I want. What if you feel really called to do marine microbiology and that's where your heart is, and you're like, I'm afraid of pigeonholing myself, but this is where I really want to go? Then do it. Just do it. Just do it. If that's the direction you need to go that way. But if not, then maybe you should consider why you feel like you should be going the direction that you're going. Am I feeling pressured to do this for other people? Or is this a conscious decision that I am making for myself? And for me, not limiting the scope of what I want to make is my decision, because that's what will make me feel the most warm and fuzziest inside. So that's what I'm going to do. But you do you. Now this becomes a different topic entirely when you talk about how to unpigeonhole yourself, which I think is way, way harder, particularly if you're in a position where people look to you like you're an artist, and people look to you and expect a certain type of work from you. For example, I really love the music artist Tycho, and I think that he makes incredible instrumental music. And his first 4 releases were all entirely instrumental. And then he creates one record that's not instrumental, that's got this one vocalist on it, and the whole world is just like, what? What did you do? This is not who you are. And it's like, maybe that's what he felt called to do, but people expect him to do just instrumental music, and now they're like, oh, well, now everyone's putting their arms in the air. So how do you do that? Well, I don't know. But perhaps in a scenario where you don't have the eyes of the entire world on top of you, and you're in more of a professional environment, you can start using your free time to do other things. Let's say that you only do commercial photography, but you really want to get into doing landscapes and travel photography. And you're like, how is someone going to pay me to do this if I don't have the work to back it up? And that's the problem, is that you don't have the work to back it up. So in your free time, do that stuff, and then build a portfolio, and then show people that you can do more than just the thing that you're already doing. You can do this too. And then someone is going to want that. I mean, this is obviously a drastic oversimplification, but I think that might be the most simple and easiest answer. I've never had to deal with that scenario where people are expecting something from me, because no one's really expecting anything of me. But what do I know? I'm just some guy who just likes shooting photos and making videos and stuff in hopes that his heart is in the right place. And I hope that yours is too. So thanks for watching.